Every drum, every clay drum has its own character. This is kind of the magic of it. And even the tuning changes a lot because of the humidity, and you cannot tune it really because it's glued to the body. It's interesting to play with a different sound when it's in a different tuning. For example, when it's low, this is relatively low now, so there's more ring, and also the kick sound, it changes with the tuning of the skin actually. So it's nice to play with this phenomenon of the drum, with this behavior. Okay, so it can really bring to you new inspiration and new ideas if you play on a on a low instrument, or just a different sound. For example, I have one instrument. It's a doholla. This doholla has a fish skin, and it's kind of out of tune, so you can hear it. But this is interesting. It's nice to play with, you know. So there's a melody coming along, and it's very inspiring. It's also like this, like you don't have to have the best luxury drum. So there's cheap models which can be like very nice character. For example, this one I bought on eBay like 10 years ago or so, and was my first clay, Darbuka, and has a white fish skin, and it's I think from the same brand, like this Darbuka. So cheap, very cheap student model. So but it can have a good sound, of course, you know, and a unique sound, and that's kind of the most important thing about this instrument, that they have something to tell you. Yeah, it's for sure when you have a job to do, when you play a big concert with a lot of music, and you have to do the thing which is demanded from you, and you want it to work, and you know the weather is bad. There's, of course, you can put a lamp, but also I use the aluminium drum like a, you know, like a tool to do the job. Yes, so I have many different clay Darbukas. I only have actually one from aluminium, and the rest all clay. So, for example, this one is a solo Darbuka with the goat skin, and this now is very low, but it has a very nice sound when it's high, and it has no kick. I mean, this sound, it's not so strong, but it's okay because the bass, the tone, and with the combination of the skin, everything is very nice. Actually, also is broken here, and actually here somewhere, very small. I fixed it, and also this gives a change in the sound. It doesn't have to be bad. Okay. Yes. Then I have this one. It's from Egypt. I bought it without color. It was like the raw model, and I put a fish skin on, very thick fish skin. And this one is kind of heavy. Has a great kick. And this now is high, relatively high. Like when the weather is not so cold and wet, it's super high. I made it myself. I put on the skin myself, and I made it so high because the winter was coming, and so I know the drums will be low, so make it really high so it holds up. There's another thing when you play this instrument. At some point, maybe you should learn how to re-stretch the skin. It's totally possible to learn, you know. After a few tries, I got it, and maybe it's not the nicest work, but the sound is okay. So it's important for me to be able to change the skin. Yes, to achieve the sound I need. Then, what I have here is This is a baraka, doholla, with a goat skin, white goat skin. And as you can hear, the kick is awesome. Also nice skin from Egypt, and yeah, I like the look of it. It's a killer. So that's what I have here, and I have more at home. But yes, so it's I enjoy it really much to collect them and to get to know the different characters of the materials, and it's a very fascinating thing to do, actually, to find the instrument and discover it and what kind of different types are there. And yes, so I hope I made you want to play Darbuka and learn it, and clay Darbuka especially, and then maybe we meet in the future and play together. Bye bye.